Okay, guys, we are live back with another review. This is the Profit and Paradise show, and today I've got Pallab Ghosal on the show. And he's going to talk to us about a new product that he's about to launch called CPA Cash Cannon. And I'm excited to have him on the show. It's been a while since we spoke. So, hey, Pallab, how's it going?
Hi, Ben. First of all, thank you so much for introducing me to your audience and for having me in your show. It's going awesome, man. Going crazy at this moment.
Cool, cool, cool. So I've just got like some questions, Pallab. I was talking to a few connections on Facebook, some of my customers, and I said, hey, I'm going to be doing an interview with Pallab about this new product. I told them what it was roughly about, and they gave me some questions that they'd like you to answer for us. So there's about like 10 or 11 questions. I know that you've got to get some things ready today. I know how that goes on, the day before launch, but I'm just going to jump in and get to question one.
Sure,
so I've actually pulled the questions up on my screen so people can see this too on the screen. But first question, Pallab, for those people who don't know, can you actually explain what CPA is? What is CPA?
All right. Yeah, it's a very good question to start off, first of all, because people should know that what CPA is all about. Now, CPA technically stands for cost per action, which also means that it's a kind of affiliate marketing in which we are paid for certain kind of action. For example, for an email submit, or for entering the PIN code, or for confirming your credit card details, something like that. So not only for sale, you can also get paid for some action like email submit, which is obviously much more easier than traditional affiliate marketing and all those things.
Yeah, cool. So basically, a lot of people, when they come online, some people don't even want to sell, right? They feel uncomfortable with it. So CPA allows people to get paid money just for like, a typical CPA type offer was you drive traffic to a capture page, somebody enters their email, you get paid $1, $1.50, $2, something like that,
yeah.
Right?
I mean, Ben, to answer this, I ask always my students or my audience this question. Like, for example, if I ask someone today, that you have to go today and get someone's credit card pulled out from their pocket and pay for your product, all right, compared to letting someone enter the email ID, which is easier. So obviously, letting someone enter their email ID or their zip code is 1,000 times easier, or let's say it's infinitely easier than getting a sale done. Correct, everybody? And that's why CPA is the way for people to start, because it is infinitely easier to generate money through a CPA, because you just have to get someone's email ID to make money. As simple as that, man. All right, so that's it. Plus, just to extend your question further, if you look at the industry today, I'm talking about the Fortune 500 companies, the big guys over there, people like EA Sports or Amazon. All these big corporate people are now looking after CPA. Why? Because they have understood that if they spend money for traditional sales or affiliate marketing, they can only make money one time, all right? But if they do CPA marketing, that means if they allow us to generate leads for them, they can monetize that lead way better in their backend. So which also tells that for marketers like you and me, CPA is the thing to go forward, and we are going to make a lot of money because companies are coming to us and they are going to tell us, that help us to bring our database, something like that, So absolutely, this is a space for people to start off their business, their journey in internet marketing.
Awesome, super cool methods, guys. It allows you to get paid. There are big companies out there, like Pallab said, and they're willing to pay you just for generating leads. So you send them leads, they will send you $1, $1.50, sometimes more, depending on how many things people fill in. But the point is, guys, you get this money without anybody having to spend anything, and it's a super cool method. And it's a good place I believe it would be one of the best places for most people to start on the internet, but we'll maybe touch more on that later. We're going to get to question 2 right now. Question 2, Pallab, is because we know what CPA is now, but what is your method, CPA Cash Cannon? What is it in a nutshell? Tell us what it is.
All right. I mean, see, there are many CPA methods out there, right? But what we have done inside CPA Cash Cannon, I have use my personal experience and the exact blueprint what I am using like today, as on September 2016 to generate money from my CPA. All right. For example, just to give you one example, there are a lot of people who want to make money CPA, but they do not get, qualified, or they don't get selected inside a CPA network. Okay. So what I have done, I have used my personal experience to help them out that how we can follow this 1, 2, 3 steps, and you can get accepted in any CPA network out there. All right. So that's how it is different, because it is step by step, it is relevant, it's current, it's what I am doing today, and it works. As simple as that.
Awesome, that's great, and I know that is a real problem out there. I had people come to me recently and say, Ben, I applied to certain networks and I got rejected, and they showed me what they said, and I was like, no wonder you got rejected. And I've never been rejected from a CPA network, and once you know how to approach them and what to say, you'll get accepted every time. So that's an important thing that Pallab is going to be showing you inside of this product. So that's awesome. So question number 3 then, Pallab. This is a big one, really. How did you come up with this method? And the bigger part is, why are you, if you're making money with this, like, why not keep this to yourself? Why are you willing to share this with people out there?
Yeah, I mean, it's a very legitimate question. I mean, if I'm already making money in CPA, the first thing is that I don't need to, share with the marketplace, because it's my method. Now, number one, first of all, I'll come to the first part, that, how I came to this method. Because as you know, Ben, as both of us, I love to do, video marketing. I do a lot of videos, as you also do all the time, because video, I believe, is the best traffic source, because people can see you, touch you, feel you, there's a connection which has been built. So, I was doing CPA marketing before with Facebook traffic and all this kind of method with Bing PPC and all. But then, I was searching, via Google, and I just got to know about this term that, YouTube marketing is going to blow the market in the future times. Okay. So I thought to myself that, hang on a second, I know a bit of YouTube. So I have seen YouTube ads, you all see all the time. So I thought, why don't I try experimenting my CPA method with YouTube ads? And, the first thing is that when I first run my advertisement in YouTube, I got, completely, and I was astonished, because I was paying like to Facebook 0.80 cents to $1 per click, right? But once I started running the ads in YouTube for same CPA campaigns, for the same niche, same offer, I was getting 8 cents per click, all right? I was getting 6 cents per click, and the conversions were way better. Then I understood that today everybody is running after like Facebook, Bing, and all this kind of stuff. But here is a gold mine which nobody is exploring, which is a way better target source, which is easier to set up, and it is completely competition free. And you can dig as much as gold as you want to from there, because it's completely a virgin area for us to make money. And that's why I started, promoting different offers, experimenting. And what I found out, every niche, every offer I promote, I was getting way better conversion. So I was like spending $1, I was making $2.50 in return over there. I was building my list for free of cost. So that's why I thought, man, this is the method to go over there. Now, coming to point number 2, what I believe is that today, a lot of marketers are out there who are struggling, as data says that 96% people are out there who are making less than $100 a month. They're struggling. So I thought, why don't I really go out there and I help those people to start making at least a part-time income online, because this is easy. This is an easier method. They might be struggling with e-commerce, they might be struggling with Shopify and doing a lot of fancy stuff, but this is something which people can grab today and start making money within 7 days. Just like, I'll not say it will take 1 minute, no, not like that, but understand that, go to the modules, take some notes, and start implementing these things, and bet you're going to get results once you follow my blueprint.
Awesome, awesome. I like the fact, Pallab, that you didn't just say something like you're going to be generating 10K in your first 30 days, because we see this all the time in internet marketing, right? You'll be generating 10K in your first 30 days. What you said is, somebody with your method who's maybe struggling right now with e-com, with Shopify, with all these other things that, are kind of, there's a lot of technicalities with them. You basically said, if somebody's looking to start making a part-time income, who's struggling to make money right now, then this would be a great method for them. Now, you said something that raised a question that I didn't have on my list. You mentioned YouTube paid ads, and I've experimented with YouTube paid ads myself and a little CPA. And my problem was I was getting the traffic, but I just couldn't figure out how to convert it into, you know, I just couldn't get the conversions nailed down. So I'm super interested in going through your method later myself. But what I'm wondering is, Pallab, then, is this product just based around paid ads, or do you teach some free traffic strategies in there too? And because the reason I'm asking that is I know a lot of people are kind of a little bit scared of paid traffic, so I'm just wondering if you could reassure people on that level.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, once you go to the method, you'll learn a lot of things about free traffic also, okay? But here is the thing. If I show you a method which works today, and where if you follow the method and after, you know, implementing that, if you put $1 and if you start getting $2 in return, or even $1, I mean, this is a complete gold mine for us, all right? But obviously there are, once you go to the training, it will by default take out, you know, methodologies which are going to help you to rank your videos also over there, okay, which is there inside. Now, just to answer your previous question is that, you know, in YouTube, there are two kinds of paid ads. Number one is called the in-stream ads, and number two is called the in-display ads, which is now YouTube has changed in the last 9-10 days, called, you know, the discovery ads, okay? Now, the coolest part, people, you know, people sometimes freak out. Oh my God, if I want to promote a CPA offer, do I have to make a video? All right, that's the first question that come in their mind. So, for example, I cannot face the camera, so how can I do a video? Now, the coolest part, what I have shown in there is a methodology which not many people, I mean, not even 0.001% marketer knows, that there is a legal way in which you can take someone's video from YouTube, from any niche, and you can make it your own video. And then you can start promoting that video and make money from that video. For example, if there is a dog training video, and if you're promoting a CPA offer on dog training, you can take that video and make it your own video, and you can start sending traffic over there and make money in that particular niche, okay? So there is no point that you have to make a video over yourself. You can take any video, make it legal for yourself, and drive traffic and make money, as simple as that. And of course, there are methodologies inside which is going to help you to make money for free also by ranking your video inside YouTube, to answer your question.
Awesome, awesome, guys. So there are some free traffic methods in there for you if you want to do free traffic methods. If you're camera shy, don't worry about it, because you don't even have to get on a camera. Pallab's got a cool way where you can legally take other people's videos and use. Can I tell you one thing, Ben?
Can I tell you one thing, Ben? One secret. Like all the CPA which I'm doing, all the CPA I'm doing, man, I have never made a video myself for CPA. I'm just taking all of the videos, right, and making money from there. That's a big secret for your audience over there.
Awesome, guys. So that's cool. A method that involves videos where you don't even have to make the video. So imagine how much time that's going to save you, just taking somebody else's video legally, uploading it to your channel and driving traffic to it. And also, guys, I want to reassure you on the paid traffic sense. You know, a lot of people are scared of paid traffic, and although this method will show you some free traffic strategies, I would encourage you with paid traffic. I know myself, if you can spend $1 and even make $1 back or $2, then paid traffic is the way to go. And what Pallab is telling you is inside of this course, he's going to show you how to do that. And I was doing this earlier on in the year with a CPA method myself. I was driving traffic. I was basically breaking even on the front end and building my list for free, and then marketing extra CPA offers on the back end. So when you can build a list for free, guys, sounds like a plane's flying over my house right now, but when you can build a list for free, guys, man, you've got a gold mine. If you can get to that stage, if you're at the stage where you're making $2 for every dollar you spend, then man, that's just insane. The return on investment there is absolutely insane, guys. So, you know, I would be very, very excited about what Pallab is going to show you there. So next question, Pallab, is I know a lot of people on here might not know you, so, you know, and you could be anybody on the internet after all. So can you tell us about some of the results you have with CPA? And I know that Max Bounty, one of the biggest CPA networks out there, actually wrote you an email to congratulate you. So you might want to share that with us.
Yeah, even I got surprised because I got a letter from the Max Bounty owner, Stephen, and Stephen wrote a letter to me and saying that we have noticed you are doing extremely well in your campaigns and your traffic. So first of all, he asked me, can you share about your traffic source, what you are doing? All right. Number two, they appointed a new manager to me because my account was going very fast. Number three, they are sending me a new Max Bounty t-shirt, which I wear and do a video also soon, because just to recognize me as one of their partners inside Max Bounty. So yeah, it feels awesome. And also, what are some of the proofs which I've shared in the video? Like there is something, called traffic capping. For example, there are certain offers in CPA which allows you to, for example, drive only 100 leads a day, for example. So what happened in certain offers, I was hitting daily caps, and I was losing money. So I told them, man, I'm hitting the cap, okay? So then I told them that, can we increase the cap? So they are like, for this offer, Pallab, this has never happened. Nobody has hit the cap so far. So you can imagine how much my traffic was converting over there. All right. So definitely that is the proof which I've shared with my audience also, which is that, see, it's not about bragging or boasting about myself, because I am a simple average Joe out there who is doing the things from his home and making a living online. What I believe, there are people who are listening to the video who are much more talented than what I'm doing. All right. So it is all about giving them the right information. And once they get the right platform and the right information in their hand, they can do way better than me. So like you told, it's not about I am making 10K or 20K, doesn't matter. Whatever I am making, if the method is working, there are people on the other side who are way smarter than what I am. So they can make way better, more money than me. And also they can explode the complete market, and they can make a full-time living from CPA marketing. That's what my motto is from CPA Cash Galore.
Awesome. So guys, that's incredible. Max Bounty, the owner of Max Bounty, which is one of the biggest CPA networks out there, wrote Pallab a personal email to basically say, you're crushing it, congratulations. And Pallab had a problem where with some of these campaigns you get like a 50 or 100 lead per day cap, which what that means is, guys, that means if you're hitting your caps, let's say you've got a 50 lead per day cap, that means that you've got 50 people to come to that landing page that day who have filled in the email address, and you've got paid on 50 different leads, right? So if you're hitting your cap, you've obviously got to know what you're doing. Your method must be working to hit that cap. So Pallab had to turn around and say, hey, I can send more traffic. You're going to have to give me a bigger cap so that everyone can, I can make more money. You can make more money. So guys, I'm going to be straight with you. Inside of Max Bounty, I've never hit one of my caps. CPA is not something I specialize in. And this is why I'm getting really excited on this interview, and I'm just generally excited about this product, guys. So if you want to know how to hit your caps in Max Bounty and how to get into Max Bounty and just crush it with CPA, this is sounding like a method that's definitely going to help you. So, okay, Pallab, so we're going to speed this up a little bit, but there are tons of CPA methods out there, right? And I've spent lots and lots of money on CPA methods. Last year, I spent $400 and something on one of the big CPA courses at launch. And I'm going to be honest with you, I was disappointed with what I received. So what makes this different? Because I don't want to buy any more CPA courses after I go through this one. So what makes this different?
The number one thing which makes it different is that, Ben, is that this is a method which I am working on and which I will be working like 2016, 2017 and going forward. So this is the current method which is working. Number two, the traffic sources which I am using is a complete virgin one. All right, we have done with like Facebook and Bing and all this kind of things over there. This is a complete virgin traffic source which is converting like a gangbuster. Number three, I have shared my personal things, which is helping people, or which is helping me today to get 58.18% conversions on the landing pages. Okay, so this is a method in which you're not only making money on the front end, plus we are building a list for free, and you and I know the value of building a list for free of cost. Okay, so everything which I am doing today, And then we start with something which we started the interview with. Now, a lot of people out there, they know the traffic, they know everything, but they don't get selected inside a CPA network. Now, I have done something crazy. I have spoken to Max Bounty. This is just me and you and me. And I've also put my personal referral link. So they get special acceptance once they click to that link and get into Max Bounty. All right. So it is not like my lip service. It is something which I have worked with the company, which I have been doing over there with Max Bounty PFly. And if if they already have an account, it's fantastic. But if you're stuck over there, follow my methodology, 1, 2, 3 system, how we can get selected. Still, if you have any problem, go through my link so that you can get extra privilege from there. All right. So everything I have done so people can make money through this particular methodology. All right. So it's a step-by-step grouping which I am doing today, and I'm sure, like, I'm not a no hype person. I cannot hype up the interview, like just you, Ben. We are just people who talk from heart to heart. I'll tell you on the face that somebody can do or somebody can't do. All right. So this is the methodology. If you are serious, once you go to the training methodology, once you start understanding, watch it once or twice, it is an absolutely step-by-step grouping. Like you are going to stand behind my shoulders and going to watch me doing the things. All right, it's not theory. Whatever I'm doing inside is all practical things I've demonstrated. So everything is there for you. Just go there, watch the videos, and start implementing. All right, and then you'll see. Now, what I also say to my students is that somebody who is already making $5,000 a month, it is easier to help him make $10,000 a month, But to help someone to make his first $25 days or $50 days, which is way more difficult, and that's what my challenge is, and that's what I'm going to do to many people out there through CPA Cash Canon. And how incredible is that, Ben? That's what this course is all about, and that's why we are different.
That's awesome, and what you said is absolutely true. If you're already making 5K per month, in theory, you already have a network of people you can leverage. It's not a level playing field, but what you're saying is, in this, you're kind of focusing and majoring on helping those people who are just looking to have their first $50 days, those people who've probably never made any money online before. Because if you can get somebody who's never made money online before to succeed with your product, then somebody who's already making $5,000 is going to probably have unreal results, right? So,
right.
So that's great.
And also, Ben, you and me know that once somebody can make $50, $50 a day, they can definitely make $500 a day also by just scaling up the thing. It's as simple as that. But it's the hardest thing to help that newbie, that frustrated person who has never made a dime online, only been spending money in course after course after course, to help that person to make his first $50 online. And that's what my challenge is. That's what I have spent so much time and energy to build this course for those people.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I think we kind of already covered this question, Pallab, so I'm going to skip it. The question was, who is the ideal person that should buy this? But if I'm hearing you right, the ideal person for this is kind of really everybody, but especially those people who have made little to no money online and they want to start having those first $30, $50, $100 days, and then they want to be able to scale that up to maybe 200, 300, 500 and beyond, right?
This is the right answer, Ben. I also think because of the traffic source which I am using, which is kind of unique in the market, anybody who has a little bit of idea about traffic also, like solo ads or Facebook, but this traffic source is definitely going to help them to scale their business to a different level altogether. All right. So definitely, just because of the traffic sources, I mean, it's going to be a big field for many people out there, and I assure you that.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so let me scroll down. How much could somebody expect to make in their first 30 days if they follow your steps, Pallab? Because I know people want to know what money am I going to make, and I know it's a tough question to ask, but can you answer that question in any way for us?
Yeah, I mean, see, Ben, as I told you in the beginning, that I'm a non-hypey person. I will not give you a hyped answer like 5K, 10K. No, not like that. I will not give you that. What I can assure you is that, number one, this methodology works. Okay. Now, by following this method, if I am making $100 to $500 a day, just for example, and I know you are watching the video, you might be way smarter than me. So you can not only duplicate my success, but you can also make more money than what I'm making today. So just to put your particular question into a phrase, you can definitely make a part-time to a full-time income within 30 days time, you know. And you can, if you don't go to full-time level, you can visualize yourself making a full-time income just from this methodology once you implement this. That's what I can assure.
Nice, nice. I don't need to labor that. You heard it from Pallab, guys. If you follow this method, it's step by step over the shoulder, you know. And you know, when we say follow, we don't just mean like try this out for 1 minute and then skip a few videos. Nothing out there is going to work for you if you're that type of person. You know, nothing will work. But guys, if you're literally going to watch these videos, make the notes and implement, then this method can deliver a part-time, even potentially a full-time income for you within your first 30 days. You've got to follow the methods, guys. You've got to follow the steps that Pallab is laid out on the inside. So, Pallab, I know from my previous experience that a part of CPA is stuff like, you know, getting the right keywords and things like that. And I know where I've personally struggled in the past is I've got the traffic, I've obviously got good keywords, but then when I send them to a landing page, I've struggled to get it to convert. So is there any part of your product where you're going to help people out with those kind of things?
Yeah, actually, Ben, this was a big challenge for me, you know, and I discussed this with my, you know, launch partner. And to be very honest, at first I decided, you know, not to do that because I didn't want my success to be given to somebody else because I worked hard for that. But then, you know, after doing a lot of introspection, I really wanted to give it to the market and make the value. So what we have done, we are also giving people, you know, as an upsell, 10 done for you campaigns, which means that I am giving them the exact campaigns which I'm running. All right, I'm giving them the exact videos which I'm running. I'm giving them the exact keywords which I'm using, like list by list. I'm also giving them the exact capture pages which I'm using for my current CPA campaigns. Not only for one, but also from different niche, like survey niche, like email submit niche, like biz op niche. So we are giving gaming niche. We are giving different campaigns which I'm running today. Everything what I'm doing today, like keywords, like capture pages, you know, like the videos, I'm giving it to them as a done for you. So just watch it over there, take that, copy and paste, and make money. How more simple it can become.
Awesome. So you're revealing everything. You're giving the keywords, you're giving the videos, the capture pages, even the campaigns. And I know, and I think maybe even every CPA course that I've done, I don't think I've ever bought a course where somebody actually shows their capture pages or shows they normally what they normally do is they normally take a black pen and cross out their campaigns so you can't see the campaigns. So basically with that, Pallab, somebody could just literally go in there, look at your campaigns that you're running now and just copy and paste them for themselves and get going.
Absolutely. I mean, you have to just watch it and just do it in your own thing and just start making money. As simple as that, man. I mean, it cannot become easier than I mean, you are making money from something exact sources, and if I just got to copy and paste it, I mean, how much more easier it can become. I mean, as I told you in the beginning, I was skeptical for myself because for my students, I charge 4-figure money, you know, for my coaching, and I don't even give it to them, to be very honest. They do it themselves. I just teach them. But here, because I'm launching it in Warrior Plus one time, I've given them the campaigns also, you know, at that particular cost. So, which is, I believe, is a complete steal for the buyers.
Yeah, that's absolutely priceless, guys, and that's mind blowing. You just don't get that in this industry, people. Because what you've got to understand, for Pallab to get those campaigns working and profitable, that took, and I understand this because I do this too. That can take days, weeks, even months of testing, and all the time you're spending money, and a lot of the time you're not making money while you're spending that money. And so this has possibly cost Pallab, you know, not just hundreds of hours in time, but it probably in money too. He's got these campaigns that are now profitable and he's giving them to you, so you don't have to go and do all the testing yet. And you just do not get that, guys, very often in the industry at all. So that's an absolutely fantastic offer, and if that doesn't convince you to take action on this, I have no clue what would. So just a couple more questions, Pallab. Number one, when does this product launch, and is there an early bird price point on this?
Yeah, the product is going to be launching on 12th of September. That is Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, EST. And we're going to have an early bird, and then we're going to start the dime sale, right? We're going to start at less than $7. So probably we're going to give it for $5-6, you know, for the first 2 hours. So this is just between me and your audience. I mean, it's going to be ridiculously cheap, and they're going to go to the dime sale.
Crazy guys. So for less than, I would say, less than 2 cups of Starbucks coffee, you can pick this method up and start making money. That's crazy. This is an awesome offer. I highly recommend that you take action on that one. And last thing, Pallab, is there anything else you feel people out there should know about this product, or just any final closing words in general?
Yeah, I mean, if you know marketing a bit, probably you know that, you know, that one of the biggest trend in the marketing arena, I don't care whether you do CPA or list building or, you know, affiliate marketing, one of the latest trends is retargeting, right? Like people retarget via Facebook big time, and they also do retargeting via different other networks which are there, the third-party networks. Now, for example, AdRoll, just to give you an example. Now, the thing is that a lot of marketers out there whom we talk on daily basis, they say that when they promote any offer, they just barely break even, you know, in the front end, and then they do retargeting and they make like 10 times more money. So their ROI kind of shoots up to 500%. Now, I want to tell you something. This traffic source, which I'm going to reveal to you, this traffic source has a retargeting of 540 days compared to Facebook, which is having a 365 days retargeting. Okay, so once you understand retargeting power, which I'm giving away in this particular course, you can super multiply your income within the quickest possible time. All right, because this is going to absolutely blow your income, whatever you do. Again, what I told you, even if you're into list building, into CPA, into affiliate marketing, once you implement that particular methodology, it's going to 10x your income. All right, and that particular method itself is an absolute goal for anybody who is into, you know, marketing. So I try to give as much value as possible, and probably, you know, once you buy the product and you're going to go through, I'm sure you're going to send an email to Ben and thank you for the recommendation. And I'm quite sure about that, man. And that's what, you know, is valuable for, because Ben doesn't need to do the interview with me to make money, because I know he's killing it online. All right, he can just send some emails and make money. Why he's doing? Because he cares for the audience, he cares for you. And that's what, if you really like the product CPA Cash Cow, do me a favor, man. Don't send a mail to me. Send a mail to Ben and thank him for recommending the product. And that's what, you know, we want. We want a testimonial. Honestly, you know, that's what we are doing it for you, because that's what really matters. All right. So that's what, Ben, I wanted to share with the audience from heart to heart. And you know that I'm a non-hypey person. I cannot hype up interviews. I just talk from my heart to audience's hearts and try to, you know, convey my message to them.
Yeah, Pallab, we get it. Totally alike. We can't do the hype thing, guys. You know, we just present you with real methods that get real people, real results, methods that we are using in our business ourselves. And then, you know, it's down to you. If you want to take action, awesome. If not, no problemo. We can only present you with what's working for us. But the part that Pallab, because I want to wrap this up now because I know Pallab's busy, but the part that Pallab just mentioned about retargeting may have gone over your head, guys. But basically, a lot of times people come to these offers, and the first time they're landing on an offer, they don't enter their email or whatever. But what retargeting does is basically gives you a way where you have like an ad that follows people around the internet, keeps following people around the internet. So they're on Facebook, your ad appears. They're on Google, your ad appears, and they keep seeing this offer. And eventually, a percentage of those people are going to go, you know what? I'm going to go back and I'm going to fill in my email. So it's a fantastic way of you making even more money from your campaigns. And sometimes that can be the difference between making a lot of profit and making no profit. And that in itself is probably worth $500 minimum just in itself, learning about retargeting, guys. So I think enough has been said at this point. I just want to thank you for coming on today, Pallab. I really appreciate your time. So just to reiterate, guys, this is launching on the 12th of September, 9 a.m. EST time. if you're watching this interview now and there's no link below the video, you need to come back at 9 a.m. EST on the 12th of September, and there'll be a link underneath this video that leads you to my personal bonus page, because I'm going to be offering some super cool bonuses for this offer. Now, I'm going to give you a heads up. There's not going to be like 10 million bonuses like you see on some pages that are, you know, PLR bonuses. I'm probably only going to be offering you 2 or 3 bonuses, but the bonuses were made by me, and they're going to be super congruent and help you make even more money with this offer. So come back at 9 a.m. EST on the 12th of September, click on that link to the bonus page and get in on this method while the price is still low, because if I was Pallab, I would honestly be charging over $100 for this method, and I'm just being straight with you. So on that note, Pallab, thanks very much. Appreciate you coming on.
Thanks,
I appreciate your time, and I'm going to let you go, and I will talk to you soon, bro. Thanks very much.